I'm gonna be surviving the next 100 days in hardcore Minecraft as the most ferocious titan ever, the Tiger Titan. Using my razor-sharp claws to slice down enemies and tiger roars to overcome obstacles, I will take down numerous threats while constantly changing into different incredible forms. Will I be able to take down the Lion Skibidi and reclaim my kingdom, or will I be banished forever? It was time to find out as I spawned into a dense jungle civilization. It was day 1, and I was a baby Tiger Titan looking out towards my kingdom. Next to me was my dad, the King Tiger Titan.
Soon you will be the rightful king of these lands. I'm so proud of you, son.
Suddenly, the trees below us burst into flames, and the terrifying Lion Skibidi toilet revealed himself.
Your days as leader are over, Tiger Titan. I'll be taking this kingdom.
The Lion Skibidi used his thunderous roar to tear his way through the trees and charge towards us. My dad jumped down to face him, landing and engaging him in combat. My dad was an amazing warrior, and I followed him to make sure I was able to witness his might up close. Get him, Dad! The Lion Skibidi tried to bring my dad down with his slash attacks, but my dad didn't give up. He used his amazing tiger attacks to try and take down the enemy at any cost. If the Tiger Titan were to fall here, the entire kingdom would collapse at the mercy of the Skibidi toilets. Unfortunately, the toilet still had one more trick up his sleeve as he staggered my dad with his ear-shattering roar and came towards me.
Don't forget about your precious son!
The Lion Skibidi turned his sights onto me and attacked with another roar, but my dad protected me from the blow. The roar left him fatally wounded. Dad!
Please, take my power. You have to stop the Lion Skibidi before it's too late.
Using the last of his strength, my dad transformed into his tiger form and transferred his Tiger Titan powers into me, causing me to transform into a full-fledged Titan. I now had 10 more hearts and tons of new powers.
Good luck, my son, our future king.
My dad succumbed to his wounds and died.
A Titan, huh? Well, let's see if you can handle the pressure. My army has been waiting for someone to battle, and get this Tiger Titan!
A swarm of Lion Skibidi minions came charging towards me from across the bridge, and I braced myself for battle. On day 2, I was under attack by the Lion Skibidi's minions as they knocked me onto a dusty ground below and came after me. Now that my dad was gone, I was the only hope left to defend the kingdom. I used my tiger attacks to fend them off while they fired flaming projectiles in my direction. Although they had me in numbers, my new strength left us evenly matched. As the minions closed in, the Lion Skibidi stared down at me from the bridge above. I'll never let you have this kingdom.
I'm only getting started. Once I defeat you, I'll use the source of this kingdom's power to take over the entire world.
You'll never be king. I then unleashed my mighty roar attack, finishing off the minions surrounding me. Suddenly, the Lion Skibidi roared and dropped down to finish me off himself.
I just eliminated your father. You really think a little prince like you can take me on? Let's see how you handle this.
He then used his claws to try and kill me, but I swiftly dodged his attack. Whoa, that was close, but now it's my turn. I tried to follow up with claw attacks of my own, trying to slash his face to do some damage, but I wasn't powerful enough.
So weak you are.
The mighty lion poured out onto me and dealt severe damage, nearly killing me. I can't win this fight, but if I run, the city will be doomed.
With you gone, nothing will stop me.
He's right. I can't die here. I have to run. I ran off as fast as I could as the terrifying lion continued his deadly pursuit after me. I soon ran towards an overgrown temple as the beast kept up his deadly assault. I avoided what I could, but he was relentless. Just as I thought things couldn't get worse, I stepped onto a bed of leaves, causing me to fall into a concealed pit below. On day 3, I plummeted down towards the bottom of the pit. Luckily, a pile of plants were waiting at the bottom to break my fall. I soon realized I was inside of a massive cave system full of vegetation. As I looked around, I thought I spotted something interesting. It's gone. There'll be tons of other super cool things hidden throughout the video, so watch until the end and find them all. I began moving forward into the cave until suddenly I heard a low growling noise come from the distance. Uh-oh, I think I woke something up down here. A circle of vines broke out of the ground, completely surrounding me as a plant Skibidi toilet emerged.
Leave my nest, you orange pest!
The plant Skibidi lashed me with his vine whip attacks. I tried to defend myself by slicing through his vines with my razor-sharp tiger claws. However, he was able to regrow every plant I slashed down.
It'll take more than that to stop me.
I knew I was fighting an uphill battle, so I ran deeper into the underground caves while I still could. The plant Skibidi pursued me as I desperately searched for a way out. Just then, I spotted an exit in the distance. That's it! That's the way out! Before I was able to escape, vines grew in my path, blocking the exit.
Nowhere to run now.
On days 4 through 7, I thought I was done for, when out of nowhere, flames burst through the passage, burning the plants around me to a crisp. I looked back at the exit to find that the dragon drillman had arrived to help.
Leave him alone.
The dragon unleashed his fiery attacks to fend the plant toilet off, as I took my chance to flee through the exit. However, as I ran through the cavern, the flames grew more and more intense. They spread across the vegetation inside and blocked the exit in a massive inferno.
No! My flames are spreading through the cavern. Find a way out, and I'll deal with this bloke.
I knew that I had to escape before I was burnt alive with the plant Skibidi. Luckily, I had a plan. I unleashed a series of massive roars, extinguishing the flames in my path. Unfortunately, the dragon drillman was hit by a heavy attack, and the Skibidi set his sights back on me.
Oh no you don't! You're going down!
The plant Skibidi tried to apprehend me with his vines, but I was able to slash them away before it was too late. The dragon drillman regained his strength and used his flame abilities on the plant while his back was turned to burn him to a crisp.
Sorry about all the fire. It's the best I could do given the situation.
No worries. Thanks for the help back there. Without you, I'd have been plant food.
It's an honor to serve you, Your Highness. I've come to help you reach your full potential.
Full potential? What do you mean? Suddenly, the Lion Skibidi himself appeared climbing down a mountain next to us.
Run all you want, but I'll always come back to hunt you down.
Without hesitation, the apex predator attacked. On days 8 through 10, the dragon drillman and I were facing off against the Lion Skibidi. I used my tiger attacks while the dragon drillman backed me up with drill attacks of his own. But even with the combined strength of two titans, the toilet refused to back down.
What you have to do to mimic a fraction of my power is adorable.
He unleashed his roar attack, blasting us with devastating energy. But the dragon drillman took most of the blast to defend me.
Go! I'll keep him busy.
I listened to the dragon drillman and swam through the water and away from the fight to find cover. When I made it to shore, I looked back to see if the dragon drillman was alright.
Don't look back. Just keep running.
Just then, the Lion Skibidi blasted the drillman with a devastating roar attack.
Once I'm finished with the drill man, I'm coming for you next, Tiger Titan!
With no other options, I left the area to attempt to get the Lion Skibidi off my trail. After a bit of running, I found myself entering a valley. At the end of the valley, I soon spotted an ancient structure standing at the end of the path. Maybe I can hide in there. I took cover inside of the temple, but foolishly stepped onto a hidden pressure plate on the ground, setting off a trap. The walls began to close in around me. If I couldn't get out of here fast enough, I would be crushed. Legs, don't fail me now! I used my tiger agility to sprint towards the exit, but the walls were closing quickly. I wasn't gonna make it. On days 11 through 14, I was running out of options. Here goes nothing. I used my new leaping attack to jump forward, causing a rock to break out of the ground in front of me. The rock held the walls together long enough to let me escape. This place is more dangerous than I thought. I can't let my guard down. I soon arrived into another room where I spotted a mysterious serpent relic sitting on a pedestal. What is that? And why is it calling out to me? I took a step closer, but foolishly set off another trap. The ground shook around me as the relic dropped deeper into the temple. No! The important looking thing! Just then, a swarm of serpent Skibidi minions were released around me.
It's dinner time.
The new enemies came after me, and I braced myself for battle. On days 15 through 17, I was fighting off the swarm of serpent Skibidi minions. Although my titan strength overpowered them, they severely outnumbered me. As I was slicing down my enemies, one of the serpents came in closer and struck me with a poisonous attack. I crushed the snake, but it was too late. I was now taking poison damage. I continued to fight the monsters as they appeared around the room, but in my poisoned state, the battle was beginning to become more and more difficult. Just as I thought I was done for, the area shook as the dragon drillman broke his way through the ceiling.
Someone call for backup?
He ran in and successfully wiped out the remaining minions, but our troubles had only just begun. I'm poisoned pretty bad. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You have to find the cure before that poison kills you.
Out of nowhere, the Skibidi serpent leader ambushed us,
You should think about yourself.
spraying his venom onto the dragon drillman. No!
I can't move. Run!
I ran away as the serpent leader came slithering after me next. On days 18 through 21, the serpent Skibidi leader caught up to me and attacked. He used his poison attacks on me, and I retaliated with my razor-sharp claw attacks. Unfortunately, even with my titan strength, the poison was weakening me too much to defeat him.
I can't wait for dinner.
I won't give you the chance! I ran away and leapt onto the nearby chute, breaking it open, giving me a place to escape from the snake threat. I landed into an underground room full of lava. Waiting on the other side of the pit was the serpent relic I had spotted before. If I can get that relic, I think I can turn this battle around. I gathered up the last of my strength and platformed over the lava before the serpent Skibidi leader could catch up. I was able to push through and grab the serpent relic, causing my body to grow even bigger and stronger. I was no longer poisoned, had 5 more hearts, and the ability to transform into a completely new state. Whoa, I have 2 powerful forms now. The serpent Skibidi leader finally caught up, dropping down in my path.
You can't escape me.
The toilet struck at me, but thanks to my new tiger form, I was fast enough to dodge his attack. I found an opening and struck him down once and for all with a jump slash attack. That's what you get for messing with the Tiger Titan. I couldn't catch my breath before the room began to tremble around me. The temple was beginning to collapse, and I had to escape before I was crushed. On days 22 through 25, I was running through the temple as it collapsed, avoiding falling debris as I went. The falling debris created a series of obstacles in my path, but thanks to my new tiger form, I was agile enough to navigate my way through them. Eventually, I made it back to the room and found the dragon drill man inside still paralyzed.
You got the relic!
That's right, and the first thing I'm doing with it is saving you. I used the relic on the dragon drill man and was able to cure him of his ailments.
Amazing! I feel like I'm back to full strength!
Then let's get out of here. We moved quickly, but before we could leave the room, the area shook once more and rubble fell in our path.
We can't afford to stay here much longer. This entire temple is coming down.
Don't worry, I'll clear the way. I ran to the rubble and unleashed a mighty roar, releasing powerful sound waves that destroyed the rubble. Without wasting another second, we continued forward to make our escape. Thanks to the speed of my new tiger form, I was able to narrowly escape the temple along with the dragon drill man. Ooh, that was close. I'm glad you're okay, but what exactly is this relic? And why did it make me stronger? Just then, we heard the sounds of footsteps approaching.
I'll tell you later. First, we need to get away from whatever's coming for us. Follow me.
I let the dragon drill man lead the way as we fled the area. On days 26 through 28, I followed the dragon drill man to a drill man town. We were able to hide and recuperate there for the time being. As we did, the drill woman approached us.
Dragon drill man. Oh, it's good to see that you made it back in one piece.
I may not have if it weren't for the Tiger Titan here.
So, you're the Tiger Titan then, Well, in that case, there's something you might want to see. Drill man, get some rest. I'll take it from here.
I parted ways with the dragon drill man and followed the drill woman. She led me to an area outside that was lush and green. There were 6 different animal totems there that looked like a snake, a monkey, a lion, a tiger, a spider, and an elephant. What is this place?
This is the sanctuary of the animal totems. Step into the center, and the totems will show you how to reach your full power.
I did as she said and walked into the center. Before I knew it, I was quickly sent into a vision.
Hidden across the realm are the 6 legendary animal relics. Each one holds the power of one of the 6 animal totems: the arachnid, tiger, lion, monkey, serpent, and elephant. The Tiger Titan is destined to obtain all 6 of these relics to reach their full royal power. However, things have become more dire. Now that the Lion Skibidi has control over the ancient city, he's seeking world domination. You must find all 6 of these totems and stop him before it's too late.
The vision ended and I returned to reality. Looks like the stakes are higher than I thought.
I understand. This might be a lot to take in at once.
Yeah, but I can't dwell on that. Not while the world is at stake. I already found the first relic, so that just leaves 5 more to go. Leave it to me. Suddenly, we both looked up as we heard rustling among the treetops. Before we knew it, a swarm of monkey skibidis jumped down to ambush us from above. On days 29 to 32, the drill drill woman was fighting off the Skibidi, using her powerful hand-to-hand combat skills to knock the Skibidis away. I used my variety of powers to try and keep them at bay. Together, we were unstoppable against the wretched monkey Skibidis. We make a good team!
You might be right, but don't get cocky yet.
Just then, I spotted one of the monkeys fleeing through the treetops.
One of them is getting away. Catch him! If he gets away, he could tell the others where our base is.
On it! He won't get very far. I quickly transformed into a tiger and chased after the monkey Skibidi through the vast treetops. I stayed on his tail and came close to catching him, but he was quick and nimble. I leapt from tree to tree, utilizing my tiger instincts to keep my balance as I chased the monkey across a narrow bridge. We're pretty high up. I better be careful not to fall or I could be in a world of hurt. I tried to snatch the monkey, but he evaded once again by jumping to a lower treetop. I jumped down after him, but the treetop gave out and I fell straight towards a pit of lava. On days 33 to 35, I was plummeting down towards the boiling lava below. I let out a massive roar, causing rubble to collapse into the lava, allowing me to land on it and avoid touching the hot surface. That was close. I could have been boiled alive. I got back to solid ground and ventured deeper into the greenery. Soon, I came upon the monkey Skibidi approaching a pedestal with the monkey relic on it.
No! How did you dodge my trap? It was supposed to work! You'll pay for this.
The monkey Skibidi grabbed the relic and began mutating, transforming into a fire monkey Skibidi. I transformed into my Titan form and readied for a fight. He lunged at me, using his fire monkey powers to try and melt me down. I fought back with attacks of my own, but he was stronger than he looked. If I wanted any chance of winning, I would need to get that relic back.
You fool! You'll never be able to defeat me! And now, I think it's time I end you.
Oh really? Come and get me! The fiery monkey Skibidi launched burning projectiles towards me, but I used my pounce into the air to land on his head, causing him to drop the relic. I jumped off and grabbed it, gaining 5 more hearts and new powers.
What? How did you think to do that?
Cause I don't have a monkey brain. Time for you to taste the true power of the Tiger Titan. I charged in with a vengeance, dealing a massive amount of damage to the fire monkey. He was no match for my new abilities. With one final fire breath, I defeated him. Never mess with the Tiger Titan. Before I could rest, I noticed smoke rising into the sky from the distance. That's coming from the Drillman base. I have to make sure my friends are okay. I transformed into a tiger and hurried back. On days 36 to 39, I arrived at the Drillman base only to find it in complete shambles. Oh no, the Skibidi monkeys must have been called for backup, and they took the Drillmen with them. I then noticed a message on the ground and picked it up, hoping it could lead me to my friends. If you want to save your friends, meet us at these coordinates. We'll trade your life in exchange for theirs. The Spider Skibidi. They're crazy. These toilets can't be trusted. But I have to save my friends, no matter what. I followed the coordinates on the letter and arrived at the meeting spot. There, I saw the Drill Woman and Dragon Drillman captured in a massive web.
Tiger Titan, turn back before it's too late. We'll all die if you don't.
Suddenly, a giant Skibidi spider leader dropped down in front of me.
Welcome, Tiger Titan. I'm glad you received my letter of invitation. Do you agree to the terms?
You can take me. I don't care. Just let my friends go.
We'd be delighted to.
He quickly entangled me in his webs, but didn't free my allies like he promised. What are you doing? Free them now. It was part of the agreement.
Foolish Titan. I never intended to keep my end of the deal. Now all 3 of you will die.
He closed in on me with his bearing fangs as I braced myself. On days 40 to 43, I was about to get eaten by the massive spider Skibidi. I thought quick and used my tiger claws to cut myself free from the webs, dodging his attack.
You pest! I'll make you regret crossing me!
Hey, you crossed me first! I quickly transformed into a titan as he crawled forward, using his web blast attacks to try and take me down. I was able to endure the hits with my titan armor and fight back with everything I had. I used my razor-sharp claws and powerful tiger aura blast, but he was a tough foe. He then unloaded a barrage of web attacks around the battlefield, slowing me down and making it difficult for me to maneuver. Eventually, the entire area was filled with webs, causing me to get stuck.
You're mine now!
No, I can't win this alone! I transformed into a tiger and used my roar to break through the webs to then close in for my friends. I roared at their web entrapments and freed them. I need backup, guys!
On it, take cover, you two. This won't be pretty.
Together, the drill woman and I took cover and made our way to the rooftops as the dragon drill man took to the skies and released fire down onto the battlefield. He burned through the spider webs and the leader with them. He died, leaving nothing but a letter in his place. I jumped down and used my roar to clear out the fire and investigate the note. The arachnid relic will be delivered to the Lion Skibidi at these coordinates tomorrow. Meet us there. The Scorpion Skibidis. Not good. I can't let the Lion Skibidi get his hands on that relic. I have to hurry.
Why don't we go with you?
No, it's better I go at this alone. I wouldn't want to put you guys in another bad situation.
Then what do? We can't just sit around and do nothing.
You're right. You two go and gather more Alliance members. We'll need every bit of manpower we can get to win this war.
You got it.
I quickly set off towards the rendezvous point while my allies stayed behind to regroup and gather more Alliance members to join the cause. On days 44 to 46, I arrived at the location on the note to find a rundown city. Looking further in, I spotted the arachnid relic waiting for me on top of one of the buildings. Time to grab my prize. I made my way closer until a Scorpion Skibidi leader arrived with his army of goons. I won't be able to fight all these guys alone. It's best if I stay hidden. I transformed into my tiger form and tried to sneak around the area. I tried to stay out of sight from my foes as I moved. As I crept closer towards the relic, I accidentally stepped on a spider, making a loud noise.
Who goes there?
One of the minions crawled up to get a closer look, but I was gone when he got there. I had scaled up a nearby building before I could be caught. I waited quietly as the Scorpion Skibidi looked around, but luckily they didn't see me.
Maybe it was just my imagination.
Suddenly, I heard a loud crack beneath me. The building I was in was unstable and ready to break. Uh-oh! The floor crumbled beneath me and I fell down to the bottom floor. All the noise alerted the nearby goons and my cover was blown.
The Tiger Titan is here. Get him, man.
The Scorpions and their leader began to funnel straight towards me. On days 47 to 50, my cover had been blown and I was now stuck fighting off Scorpion Skibidi threats. They tried to swarm me and dig their venomous stingers into me. The poison burned my body, but I refused to let it stop me. I've taken on poisonous enemies before. I'll stomp you all! I used my roar attacks, aiming them into the swarm of scorpions. I was able to take out the smaller minions as I hit them with all that I had. But as they fell, the Scorpion Skibidi leader ambushed me with a scorpion laser attack from his stinger.
Don't think that being able to handle my minion's poison means a thing. One stab from my stinger, and you will be dead.
He came in and used his piercing stinger attacks on me, but I was able to dodge before I was hit. I knew I had a better chance against him if I had the relic, so I waited for an opening to go and grab it. I ran away as he charged at me and threw a broken building, causing him to crash into it. This staggered him and gave me an opportunity to go for the relic. I climbed up to the rooftops and ran for the relic. I grabbed it, gaining 5 hearts and increased strength. Time to finish off this Skibidi freak! I jumped down from the rooftop with incredible force, striking the ground hard enough to make the broken building collapse. The Scorpion Skibidi leader was crushed under the rubble and defeated for good. Suddenly, a massive roar echoed around me and shook the earth. Before I could find the source of it, a cage closed around me. I was trapped. That was when the Lion Skibidi approached my cage from a distance.
You put up a good fight, but I'm afraid you're no apex predator.
Let me out! Fight me fair and square!
I'm afraid that's not possible. Now come along. I have so much fun planned.
On days 51 through 54, the Lion Skibidi locked me up in a cage at the outskirts of a zoo. I was surrounded by other cages that had TV men and the TV woman locked inside of them. What is this place?
Do you like it? It's my own personal zoo for your Alliance members. Nothing brings me joy quite like watching you vermin squirm.
You're sick! Let us go, you monster!
Tempting. If I let you out, you'd surely attack me. And a fight to the death does sound appealing, but I think I'll simply kill all your allies while you watch instead.
The Lion Skibidi began to prowl around the cages, stalking the terrified TV men as if deciding which one he would kill first. Stop! I won't let you get away with this! Ask the Tiger Titan, I will reclaim my kingdom!
Good luck with that, little cub!
He suddenly turned to the cage that held the TV woman and hit her with a roar attack from above. No!
Have fun watching her die. I'm going to make sure you all suffer, one at a time. And only after you've watched all your friends bleed out will I finish you off.
He left the area, leaving the TV woman critically injured. It was only a matter of time before she succumbed to her wounds. If somebody doesn't help her soon, she's gonna die. I have to get out of here. On days 55 through 57, I tried to break out of the cage and save the TV woman. But no matter what I threw at my confines, I couldn't make a dent. This is bad. I can't break out of here. I transformed into my tiger form and tried to use my roar to break out, but it was no good. I felt my hope dwindling, but that was when I looked up and saw that the corner of the cage was cracked. If I can reach that, maybe I can break through that crack. I leapt and slashed at the cracked section of the cage and managed to break through and escape. I quickly ran over to the TV woman's side. I could tell that she was on the verge of death.
Are you the Tiger Titan?
That's right, and I'm gonna save you. Is there some way for me to open your cage?
That switch over there will free all of us. Please, hurry.
I ran over to the switch and pressed it, opening all of the cages at once. But when I did, alarms immediately went off and began blaring loudly. The guards were on their way. On days 58 through 61, the Lion Skibidi minions arrived and immediately darted towards me. The TV men immediately ran in to defend their superior, the TV woman. I helped fight them off with determination. I took down several of them using my slash and roar attacks, but they just kept coming. There were too many for me to defeat quickly, and the TV woman still needed help. At this rate, the TV woman is gonna die from her wounds. I was about to run in and continue fighting until a TV man approached me.
Stop! We'll take care of these guys. Just please save the TV woman.
I listened and ran over to the TV woman, picking her up and running off so that we could escape together.
Leave me. Save yourself.
I'm not leaving you behind. There's still time to save you. Soon, I was able to find some cover deeper in the zoo and set the TV woman down. I gave her some healing items, and to my relief, her strength returned. I had narrowly managed to save her life.
Thank you. I would have died back there without your help, but I need to go back in there and help my people.
You're still recovering. If you go back there, we might lose you for good. I promise I'll save your people, but I need the power of the 6 animal relics to do so. Do you know where I can find one?
I overheard one of the guards in the zoo talking about them. He said it was just west of here. You better hurry if you want to get there first.
Lead the way. The TV woman and I hurried off to find the relic as quickly as we could. On days 62 through 64, I followed the TV woman's lead and she soon led me to the location of the elephant relic. Unfortunately, it was heavily guarded by a massive field of magma blocks and spikes. That looks deadly, but hey, maybe it's not as hard as it looks? That's when I noticed the bodies of toilets who had failed the trial scattered around. Or maybe it's exactly as hard as it looks.
This must be a test of endurance. I'll try first.
You still haven't recovered from earlier. It's not worth the risk. Stand back and let me try. I proceeded and began to navigate my way through the field of deadly blocks. I was able to avoid taking damage for a time, but soon I came to an impassable wall of magma blocks. If I wanted to continue, I would need to break down the magma barrier. Here goes nothing. I began slashing at the wall to get through, but the magma burned my paws so badly that I let out a pained roar. Fortunately, the roar was powerful enough to destroy the wall. With it now destroyed, I rushed towards the relic before I burned alive. Suddenly, a flying atomic toilet descended towards me from above and began firing projectiles.
Get away from that relic!
I tried to dodge his blasts, but the longer I spent on the magma, the closer I would come to death. With every second I spent on the burning hot blocks, my health dropped lower and lower. Just then, the TV woman fired scorching projectiles from her screen and knocked the flying toilet away from me.
Hurry! I'll hold this guy off!
The flying toilet went for the TV woman, allowing me to run to the other side of the magma patch and reach the relic. I grabbed it, gaining 5 hearts and new powers. Sorry, toilet, but you failed this trial. I ran over to the flying Skibidi and struck him down with my tiger rage slashes. Let's hurry and rescue the TV men. With no time to waste, the TV woman and I set off, hoping we weren't too late to save her men. On days 65 to 67, I returned to the zoo where I encountered the Lion Skibidi minions cornering my TV men allies.
Any last words, you freaks?
How about eat this. I used my new Lion Rage attack to take down all of the minions in one fell swoop. The TV men were all overjoyed to see me and cheered as we approached. I then noticed that one of the toilets dropped a map on the ground, so I picked it up to see what it was all about. Secret vault? This is definitely worth checking out.
I'm coming with you. It could be dangerous to go at it alone.
If you think you've got enough of your strength back, then I'll take all the help I can get. Together, the TV woman and I left the zoo and arrived at the whereabouts on the map and found the impenetrable vault holding the lion relic inside. The next relic is right inside there. Now we just need to get in somehow. I tried to blast through it, but the vault wouldn't budge with my power.
Don't waste your energy, Titan. I think the only way through this is with a code. Once we retrieve it, we'll need to enter it on that keypad by your feet.
Where am I supposed to find the code?
Well, luckily for you, there's a lion base nearby. But if you get caught, you're guaranteed to be killed on the spot.
Well, looks like that's a risk I'm gonna be willing to take. It's time for an investigation. I then left the TV woman behind in search of the Lion Skibidi base. On days 68 through 72, I arrived at the Lion Skibidi base to find that it was completely surrounded by guards. If I was spotted, I would be overwhelmed instantly. If I want to get what I came for, I'll have to be discreet. Time to transform. I shifted from my Titan form into my Tiger form, ready to begin my mission. In my Tiger form, I was able to move swiftly, not making much noise as I snuck around the base. I took cover and stealthed by some guards chatting, being careful to stay out of their line of sight. I quietly moved on to another area of the base and spotted some interesting technology. I wonder what that's for. Maybe I'll find more answers if I keep exploring. As I stealthed over to another section of the base, I spotted a window above me. I wonder what's up there. I climbed up to the window and looked inside, only to realize that there was a guard in there taking a bath.
The best part about bath time is getting to wash the fungus out of my pits.
Ew, gross! I felt like I had seen everything important and prepared to leave, but that was when I spotted someone entering some kind of security door to the base with a passcode to enter. I wonder where that leads. I better find a way inside. I waited and waited for a Lion Skibidi minion to exit and followed in behind him before the door shut. I took cover and inspected the room from my hiding spot. It seemed to be some kind of laboratory. On a piece of equipment, I spotted a note with a code on it. That must be the code for the vault.
Did you hear? The boss is almost done with his plans. Soon he'll be using the power plant to become the strongest being in the world.
Ha! I bet that Tiger Titan regrets losing his precious city now. The world will soon belong to us.
Oh no, the Lion Skibidi is about to get even stronger? I have to get that relic as soon as possible. Suddenly, I heard a cracking sound under my feet. Without warning, the railing I stood on collapsed under my weight, causing me to drop into the room and get spotted. Uh-oh!
Intruder!
I grabbed the note quickly and ran away before the guards could catch me. On days 73 to 75, I managed to escape the Skibidi base and I arrived back at the vault.
Oh, what happened to you? Bro, did you manage to get any information from the base?
Guards are on their way. Quickly, enter this code. I tossed her the note and she began entering the code into the keypad on the wall. Once finished, we waited for the door to open, but instead, we were suddenly teleported away from the area. We then reappeared in front of an obstacle course surrounded by lava. What the? Where are we?
I'm starting to think the safe was trapped. Looks like we have to make it across to get to the lion relic.
You're right. How about you hop on my back and I'll get us to the end?
I got motion sick the last time you carried me.
Would you rather take your chances with the lava?
Fair point.
I then turned into my tiger form and the TV woman reluctantly hopped on my back. Together, we began navigating the obstacle course. On days 76 to 79, we began to platform through the obstacle course with my swift movements. Thanks to my tiger form, we were able to quickly make it to the end in record time. There was one jump left to make, but the gap was extremely wide. Here goes nothing. Hold on tight. I braced myself and jumped as far as I could, managing to clear the gap and land on the final platform. We did it!
I think I'm gonna be sick.
We were suddenly teleported out of the obstacle course and back to the vault where the door was opened. The lion relic was sitting on a pedestal waiting for me. I grabbed it, upgrading with 5 more hearts and new powers. Only one more relic to go, then I'll be able to defeat the Lion Skibidi. Before we could leave, backup had arrived in the form of a terrifying Skibidi Rex.
Finally, I've tracked you down. The Lion Skibidi is going to be pleased with me once I bring your head back to him.
TV woman, get out of here. I've got this guy. The TV woman fled the area as the Skibidi Rex charged towards me and attacked with their powerful bite attacks. Finally, I had a moment to fight back, but even with my upgrade, he was incredibly strong. Who are you?
I'm the Skibidi Rex, the Lion Skibidi's top commanding officer. That's enough questions. You're gonna die right here and right now.
One more question. Why does your face look like that? He used his powerful bite to try and finish me off, but I quickly transformed and managed to dodge the deadly strike. There's no way I can win this final battle without the final relic.
Stop talking to yourself and face me.
Hey, look at that weird-looking monkey behind you.
Huh? What monkey?
The Skibidi Rex looked over at the distraction, giving me an opportunity to run away, but he quickly noticed and chased after me in hot pursuit.
Get over here!
On days 80 to 83, I was being chased through the jungle by the Skibidi Rex commander. I knew I couldn't stop or I would be done for. I was able to outrun him, but I could hear him getting too close for comfort.
You can't outrun me. Come out and I'll make this quick. You'll be saving us both a lot of time.
I won't listen to you. Come and get me. I used my powers to try and create ways to slow him down. I knocked down some trees, hoping it would buy me some more time. I continued deeper into the jungle looking for an escape. I took cover, but the ground began to tremble. I looked and saw the Skibidi Rex charging through the rubble with ease. Oh no, this guy is tougher than I thought. Not even giant trees could stop him in his path.
Come out, wherever you are.
I made sure to keep moving, not wanting to take any chances of being captured by this guy. While running away, I found a mysterious passage. Something about it was calling out to me, but I wasn't sure if I should go in. Where could this lead? I have two choices right now. Stay here and die to the Skibidi Rex, or go into this hole. Just then, I saw the Skibidi Rex approaching rather rapidly.
I can smell you around here, Tiger Man.
I guess I don't have much of a choice. Here goes nothing. I passed through the passage and hoped for the best. On days 84 to 86, I arrived at the other side of the passage to find myself at a tiger shrine. What is this place? It feels oddly familiar to me. Just then, an elder sage stepped forward.
It should be. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Welcome to the Shrine of the Tiger Titan.
So this place was built for me. No wonder I was attracted to it. I'm glad to have found you.
That's right. I'm all that remains of your old followers, but I'm here to help you on your mission.
What? Where are the rest of the followers?
They all waited and waited. Eventually, they gave in and thought you would never arrive. I admit, I too was about to throw in the towel, but lo and behold, here you are!
I'm glad you still had the trust in me. Would you happen to know where to find the final animal relic?
Yes, and only your followers have the powers to take you to it. Looking for you, I was still here.
Then what are we waiting for? Take me there and let's end this war!
Calm down for a moment. Although I appreciate the enthusiasm, the journey is dangerous. I will be forced to transport your mind into another realm for you to obtain it. If you die there, then your soul will be lost forever.
I've come too far to give up now. I have to see this through. Send me into the realm. I'm ready.
Very well, my king. Then hold still and good luck. This may hurt a little.
The elder sage used his magic on me, putting me into a deep trance. On days 87 to 89, I appeared inside of a dream realm where a massive obstacle course was laid out in front of me. Looks like this is it. If I die here, I'll be lost forever. This course won't be easy, but good thing I still have all my abilities in this realm to help me. I started navigating the obstacle course, being sure not to make any wrong steps. I didn't want to fall into the boiling lava below me. I jumped across each platform like a monkey, but better. I felt so confident in my abilities to make it through. So far, so good. I gotta keep moving. I continued onward, slashing through some arachnid webs with ease. Come on, man. That's too easy. I used my Titan armor to endure magma blocks with the strength of an elephant. I couldn't be stopped, especially with everything on my shoulders. I then platformed over the deadly obstacles with the swiftness of a snake. Finally, I broke down a massive wall with the might of a lion. Thanks to all my animal relic powers, I finally made it across. This is it. It's time for me to achieve my full power. I stepped forward, ready to grab the relic and reach my full potential. But before I could, a familiar figure stepped towards me. I felt total shock as I realized that the figure was none other than my dad.
Good to see you again, son.
On days 90 to 92, I was face to face with my dad. I hadn't seen him him in so long that I couldn't believe it was actually him I was seeing before me. Dad? But I thought you were dead. How is this possible? How did you survive? I have so many questions.
You would be right. I did die, but in this realm I'm able to speak to you again. You've grown so much since we've last spoken. I wish I could have been there to see you grow up.
That would have been nice to grow up with you, but I became strong thanks to my friends around me. I wanted to avenge you, and now I'm so close to doing that. I did all of this for you, and now I'm here for the final relic. Can I please have it now?
As much as I want to hand it to you, that's not how this ritual works. To get this relic, you have to prove you're stronger than the Titan that came before you. In this case, that Titan is me, son.
I'm gonna show you everything I learned. Prepare to be defeated.
We'll see about that. Let's do this.
My dad immediately crashed into the ground, knocking me back into the obstacle course. He wasn't planning to go easy, and neither was I. He used his meteor smash attacks on me, and I fought back with piercing claw attacks of my own. It was Tiger Titan versus Tiger Titan. We were evenly matched.
You're strong, son.
All thanks to you, but I have more up my sleeve. I used my tiger form to get a one-up on him. I then unleashed the most powerful attack I had to beat my father in battle.
You've proven yourself. I'm so proud of everything you've achieved. Please take your prize, defeat the Skibidi army, and reclaim your rightful place as king.
Thanks, Dad. I'll never forget you, and I'll fight in your name. I grabbed the relic and was transported back home. On days 93 to 95, I arrived back at the shrine to find that the place was in complete ruin. The Elder Sage was lying badly wounded on the ground and gasping for air. I rushed to his side to see what was wrong. What happened here? Who did this?
Lion Skibidi forces found this place and tore it to shreds. The Lion Skibidi will soon harness the power of the power plant and end all of this. Everything we worked for.
Hang in there a little longer. I got the final relic. I can fix this. I have the power to stop him in his tracks. Come on, get up and join me in this battle against the Skibidi Lion.
Please, stop this war and reclaim our kingdom. Thank you for everything.
The Elder Sage swiftly passed. I was all that remained of my people. No! Those monsters! I'm so sorry I wasn't there to protect you, my sage. With a heavy heart, I built a memorial for my fallen ally. I tried my best to recreate all of his amazing features. After a bit of building, it was complete. The Skibidi toilets have to pay for their crimes. I need to return to the Alliance and finish this once and for all. I left the Tiger Shrine in search of my Alliance members. On days 96 through 98, I returned to regroup with my allies and was pleasantly surprised to find that our numbers had grown. Among our new allies were drillmen, TV men, cameramen, speakermen, and clockmen. Whoa, where'd all these guys come from?
Don't sound so surprised. Well, you think we were just sitting around while you were out there risking your life to find those relics? The Dragon Drillman and I were busy recruiting new members.
Wow, I couldn't have asked for a better team. Thank you. But the Lion Skibidi is close to achieving his goal. If I don't take back the kingdom, he won't stop until he's conquered everything.
Then let's gear up.
The drill woman proceeded to hand armor out to the Alliance members, equipping them with the weapons and protection they needed to face the Skibidi army head on. Once everyone had been armored up, I prepared to give a speech. My brave allies, we are all here to begin our final attack on the Lion Skibidi forces. Everything we've done over the last 98 days has led to this moment. Do you all stand with me? Then it's time to end this. Let's reclaim the kingdom. With the Alliance right behind me, I made my way back to the jungle to face the Lion Skibidi. On day 99, I returned to the city from day 1 with my army and found that it was overrun with the Lion Skibidi forces. Everyone, we can't let the Lion Skibidi rule this land any longer. He has caused chaos instead of peace among these plains. Many of you have suffered personally as I have. It's time to reclaim my kingdom. Now who's with me? All the Alliance members cheered and were ready for battle. Well then, charge! Everyone collided with the toilets and I backed them up with my tiger attacks. My Alliance allies were putting up a good fight against the Lion Skibidi minions. The Dragon Drillman reduced the toilets to ashes with his flame breath. I continued with my fierce tiger abilities, striking down toilets one by one. Thanks to the help of the Alliance, I was able to charge up the stairs of the temple and make my way towards the power plant on the other side. But as I approached it, I was stopped by the Skibidi Rex Rex from a few days prior.
You've come a long way, but I don't intend to let you come any closer. I should have ended you a long time ago, but you got away like a little weasel.
Alright then, no more running. Let's fight one-on-one. I used my powers to fight off the Skibidi Rex, giving him everything I had. Although he was a strong foe, the upgrades I got since our last encounter gave me the edge in the battle.
I see you've gotten more powerful, but it won't matter. You will die here and now.
Everything about that is true except one thing. I won't be dying here. You will. I channeled a powerful attack and struck down the commander once and for all. Watch out, Lion Skibidi. I'm coming for you next. I pressed onwards while the Alliance stayed behind to secure the perimeter. On day 100, I entered the power plant where the Lion Skibidi was waiting for me.
I knew you had it in you to defeat my commander. He was tough, but he wasn't strong enough. I pity him, but looks like you and I have come full circle.
Listen here. You have one chance to surrender my kingdom or face my wrath.
I'll never listen to a Tiger Titan, not while I have control over the power plant.
He powered up a device inside the area, causing him to grow into an even stronger form.
Nothing will stop me now, not even the disgrace of a Tiger Titan like you.
He ran at me and I braced myself for the battle of a lifetime. He attacked me with ferocity, dealing loads of damage onto me, but I was determined to not give up. I fought back with the attacks I'd obtained from the relics. If it wasn't for the 6 relics, I would have been defeated long ago. But luckily, I was an even match thanks to their power.
Those relics are strong, but I'm better. I'm stronger.
He used his ultimate blazing beam attack, but I was able to endure it. All I could think about was everything I had been through to get here. I stepped forward, facing my enemy with pride and determination.
What? This is impossible. You should be dead by now.
Not today. This is for my dad, for my people. I jumped up high and used my ground slam attack to break the surface beneath his feet, causing him to fall into toxic waste and perish once and for all. The Lion Skibidi was defeated and my kingdom was saved. But wait, did you spot the cool cheetah that appeared throughout the video? Leave a comment below if you did. See ya!